Surprise and happy Monday. It's Taisha Bradley, celebrity publicist, and I'm going live randomly. It's about lunchtime, so I wanted to do kind of like a lunch and learn quick thing. Happy January, happy New Year. I know I have not quite been as active online as usual, but I have had a lot going on personally and in business. And I'm super excited to share, some of the things that I have going on in business. So, if this is your first time seeing me live, I'm not surprised. I don't go live that often, but that's something that I would like to change in 2021, that I am changing in 2021. I'm a publicist. I've been in PR and marketing communications for over 20 years. I started out in nonprofit PR. I started out in corporate PR, and then I ended in nonprofit PR. And so now today I work with entrepreneurs to help them get the word out about their business, their brand, their organization, their message through the power and reach of media. One of the main things that I teach is visibility. With so much going on in the news and the media today, and so many businesses and brands competing, for customers, for attention, visibility is everything. So I just wanted to start you guys off small with getting visibility by giving you a tutorial on mysignature.io. And I'm going to teach you today how to make a dynamic email signature for free. And it's going to include your photo. It's going to include social media icons, different graphics, so that people can have links to your different information and different ways to reach you just through your email signature alone. We send out probably hundreds of emails a week, probably thousands a month if you are like me, especially if you're pitching the media. And what a great way to give people more information about you and different ways to connect with you just through your email signature. So we are going to give my email signature a revamp. I knew that I needed to do it, and I was like, I'm just going to do it. But I was like, why don't I do it live so that people can watch me and learn how to do it themselves? So the first thing I'm going to do is show you my current email signature. So let's see. Let me get a little share screen going. Let's see. All right, I'm going to give you a look at what my email signature looks like right now. So right now it has my name, my credentials, MA, that's Master of Communication Arts, my title, another title, because I have a lot of businesses. It has my phone number, my website address, my email address. It has a little message down here at the bottom, and that needs to change right now because that's not necessarily current. And it has a photo over here of me. And then it also has some social media icons that are active and working. And then there's a little consent blurb down at the bottom. And I'm going to show you how I made this. And I'm actually going to be updating this so that I have a more current one with a nicer photo, because I have some nice new brand photos now. So if this sounds interesting to you, let me know. Why don't you go ahead and give me a comment? Let me know if you need a revamp for your email signature. Yes. Hey, Erica. Erica says she needs this. Yes, we need to get these email signatures together. It's just a very easy way, an unimpactful way to slide a little bit more information on people that you are interacting. Someone else says, yes, live. I know, right? I'm going live. And then let's see, someone else says, hey, I'm actually eating lunch and ready to learn. Awesome. So if I don't see your name on here, it just says Facebook user, but I see your messages. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're going to go ahead and get this tutorial rolling, guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to mysignature.io. Okay. So not .com, .io, mysignature.io. And if you don't have an account, it will ask you to sign up. If you do, you can just log in. To sign up, it's just a very basic kind of sign up. If you sign up for one thing, you signed up for another. So go ahead and sign up once you're on mysignature.io. So we're going to go ahead and log in. All All right. And I logged in with my Google. So I'm going to log in with Google. And if you're like me, you have like several. And first, you'll see the different kinds. So there is a free version of this, and of course, a paid version, like lots of different things. I'm going to use the free because it works fine. It's free forever, so it's not just a trial. And this allows you to have one user and one signature. It also limits the customization features, but I'll be able to show you the different features, but we're not going to be able to use all of them unless we upgrade to the Pro. And then it also has a little bit of the My Signature branding, but it's not super noticeable. And I'll show you a little bit of a workaround for that as well. But if you want to go, all in, you can go Pro and create a signature package for $12 a month or $144 a year, which is still not bad, but I like to use my free until it's exhausted. So comment below and let me know if you like to use something for free, like until the wheels completely fall off. All right, let's make sure that my screen, that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. All right. Give me 1 minute. Okay, perfect. Now you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. All right, so I'm all logged in. And what I'm going to do, you can see my old signature down here, the one that I had before. And you can preview and install it, which is how I got it into my Gmail. You can see when you created it. You see, I created this in like June last year. So you can also clone it. If I just wanted to do another one exactly like it, I can send it to myself or I can trash it. So I'm going to trash it because we're going to start all the way over. And it can't be redone. I'm going to lose the picture, but that's fine. So first thing I'm going to do is going to click on New Signature. And it'll give you a couple of options. There's a couple ready-made templates, as you can see, but if you notice, it'll say Pro for these templates. But this just gives you an idea of all the different type of the different layouts that you could do. So just to give you an idea. But we're going to start one from scratch because it's free 99 to do so. And let's see. I haven't been on here since last year. So there are a couple, let's see. Are there any free ones? Looks like these are all Pro. We're just going to go ahead and start from scratch. It's really easy peasy. So the first thing that you want to do is fill in your name. So I'm going to fill in my name. And as you can see, it is already crafting our signature over on the right. So I'm going to put in my first name, last name, put in my credentials. My company is going to be Taisha Bradley Inc. Yes, I got incorporated last year. Hooray. My position, I'm going to call myself CEO. If you want to add something in, sometimes I wonder if I should do like in publicist. Yeah, I like that. CEO and publicist. And again, we can always go back and change this. I'm not going to put a department because that's not necessary. But if you work somewhere, you want to do one for work, you can certainly do that. And then phone number. Let's see. I always forget my Google Voice number. So we're going to go back over here. And it's 615-274-9465. And that's my Google Voice number, you guys. So whatever number you use, you can pop in there. It doesn't matter the format. If you do dashes, so copy paste is not working. 274. I think it's 9465. Does anybody memorize their Google Voice number? I really should. Okay, I like to put the little dots in between it. If you have a mobile number, you can add that mobile number. Where it says website, I'm going to add my website address, TaishaBradley.com. And you can see it's populating over on the right. My email address. Populating. So if you do a mailing address or physical address, you can certainly add that here. And also if you want to add your Skype name, you can do that as well. I don't Skype that much, but this is going to automatically be Skype. This is not going to let you change that right away. So if you don't use Skype, just leave this blank. And if you see that how I deleted that, it takes it away. There are custom fields that you can add, but they are part of the pro plan where you have to pay. And so you can create custom fields to add here as well. But we are going to go back to the free because we're going to exhaust the free. So if you're ever creating something on here and you accidentally add some pro features, it is trying to charge you, you can just go back to free and it'll take away the custom things that you added. So, all right. So the next thing you think that we want to do is save signature. So we can go ahead and save it a little bit, but we're going to go back to the editor where we were. I like to save it just to make sure that we don't lose it. Awesome. Someone says they like free. I like free too. We're going to get this free going. So the next thing that we want to do is go over to images here. And you can choose a logo or a photo. I typically choose to use a photo. So I'm just going to click that and it'll just open up your photos. So wherever you host your photos, you can look for those online on your computer. I have one that I like to use for my headshots. And let's see, I think it's this one. Yeah. All right. So it is going to allow me to change the shape of it. I kind of like that tall photo for the signature because I think it just looks a little bit more professional as opposed to like the square. And I'm just going to adjust the size how I want it to look. Oops. Let me go back out here. This is 3x2. I'm going to make it a little bit wider because it's missing my arm. I think that's okay. What do you guys think? Does that look good? It allows you to do this as well, but let's try this again. All right, we're going to go back here and I'm just not going to mess with it a whole lot. I think this is good. So apply. Kabam, there's the photo. It's just going to pop right in there. And so we can adjust the image width as well. If you can see that moving a little bit. With the pro feature, you can add a link to your photo as well. But we're not going to use the pro feature, right? We're just using what we have. So we're going to go ahead and do a little something like this. I think that's fine. We're going to add some more elements to it as well, but you can remove that branding line with the pro account. And also you can create like a little banner up here with the pro account as well, but we are using free. So we have our photo up here now. All right. Are you guys with me? Comment and let me know if you are with me, if you're following, if you understand it. And let me know if you're working along with me. This will be a great time to work along with me as well. All right. So now we have our photo up. Next, we're going to go over to social. By default, it'll say follow us, but you can change this to say something different. So here, the default ones are Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So I'm going to go ahead and change the Facebook, add my link. Let's see, what is it? Taisha Bradley, MA, that goes to my business. Hopefully I don't have to add the HTTPS. Hopefully it'll do it itself. If not, then we'll go back. Twitter, I'm gonna add in my Twitter handle. Taisha Bradley, everything is pretty much my name. And then LinkedIn. I think this is how it goes. We'll see. Oh, look, LinkedIn is pro. See, it says pro. So maybe it's only going to allow me to do 2. Let's see if it'll let me do Instagram. Oh yeah, it'll let me do Instagram, but it looks like LinkedIn is a pro feature, but that's okay. We got the big 3. So there's my Instagram. Let me see if I can fit YouTube on here. Oh, yep. YouTube is free. YouTube.com/Taisha Bradley. Okay. So we have a couple of these going, and as you can see, they're popping up here over on the side. Remember my old on my old signature, they were over on the side, but we can move these as well. And these are defaulting in this blue color. So I'm going to do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. If you want to change one, you can just delete it. You can change the order of it if you like. I like to put my YouTube first because I would like more subscribers on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. If you are not watching this on YouTube, go over to YouTube and please subscribe. All right. So as you can see, there are a plethora of different logos that you can add. There's Snapchat, there's Etsy. And again, some of these are going to be pro features. The only way to really know is just to try to add one and see if it's going to be the pro. But we have a couple of the big ones on here for social. So next we're going to move on to add-ons. And a lot of these add-ons are the pro features. But what you'll see is a sign off. And a sign off is just like a little text, happy holidays, best regards. So if you are not super creative and you don't really know what to say, you can just click one of these. And you can have it in text. You can have it handwritten. If you like have a stylus, if you're doing this on the tablet, you can do your own signature. You can change the font style. You can change the font size. You can change the font color. For instance, we can just change this to black, or if you have the hex code to a color that you use, you can type that in here. Mine is 3838E1 for my royal blue. So boom, that's my signature color. So I can make that match. To add a disclaimer is a pro feature, but I can show you a little bit of a workaround for that so that you can add a disclaimer like I had on my other one without having to use the pro. Here we click. Okay, so I click social. So you can add some little flags here. Find me on Facebook. Find us on Facebook. Let me see if I can click one for you. Add these over here. I don't like using these so much because I feel like it starts to make it look like a little junky. Once you start adding these little flags here, over to your signature, but you can add those on if you would like to. And of course, some of them are the pro features, but you can change the shape of them a little bit. You can change the height, some of the padding, but I don't really like these add-ons under social just because I just think they look a little patchwork, just not that aesthetically pleasing. All right, so here's another one that you can add. And you see if I clicked on video conference and it defaulted to Zoom. So you can have a link that says meet me on Zoom and it will take people over to Zoom for like a meeting or to set up a meeting. So that's pretty cool if you do a lot of work on Zoom and you do calls. Here's one for Skype. Here's one for Google Meet and Google Hangouts, and also one for GoToMeeting. You can decide what the URL says. So this says meet me on GoToMeeting. If I delete that, you'll see that it changed the way that the button looked. And then you can decide what URL that the button goes to as well. So that is another one that you can do. You can change the height of this. Make it smaller, larger. You can change the shape a little bit to make the outside edges a little round. You can use the default colors, or again, you can choose your own colors as well. And again, if I wanted to do my signature color, I would do that 3838E1. Yes, I do recommend that you memorize your main accent color, the hex code of it, so that you can use it on many platforms. So if we want to do that GoToMeeting button, we could do that. I don't use that. I use Zoom more than anything. So if I wanted to change that to Zoom, I could, but I'm going to take the video conference button off. So if you are into green and clean. You can also add a really cool green message as well. I think with everything happening with global warming, we could take some social responsibility. So here are some little green messages that you can add here that are free. This one says, please consider the environment before printing this email. Let's see. There's a couple, I think all of them say that, but you maybe, let's see, can you change this green message? You can choose from a couple of please don't print this email is another green message, to save paper. Save paper, don't print. Okay. So if you want to do a little social consciousness, you can add a green message. You can make it extra small, medium. Yep. So that's an available add-on as well. Let's see. You could do a call to action, an event and calendar, and a marketplace and retail, but these are going to be pro features. These are going to be pro features that are going to cost. Let's see, the call to action, just to show you what that may look like. Book a demo, you create a button to it, it just goes somewhere, but we're not going to use that. Let's see, marketplace and retail. Okay, so if you have something that you sell on Amazon or download, like you have an app, Eric, I know that you were watching, you could possibly add that there so people could have a direct link to download your app. Google My Business, get it on Google Play, buy it now on eBay. So you can add these links to a marketplace and a retail. But again, that comes with the pro feature. All right. Oh, and calendar. So here's an event calendar that you can add where people can book a meeting, go to a URL. If you are taking meetings and you just want people to book, you can say, hey, there's a booking link in my email signature. Go to any of my emails and, have a booking link right there. Instead of having to send it to people, everyone pretty much has it because it's already in your email signature and you can route it where it goes no matter what you use. All right. Is that helpful so far? Yes. Okay. Erica says she's working along. I know that's right. It's really simple and easy. Probably takes like 20 minutes. I'd be done if I wasn't like showing you guys around. So awesome. Good. LaJaya says, I love this. I can't wait to try. I'm glad that you love this. It's really going to make a difference in your email signature. It looks really fancy and professional. So I'm glad to be able to share this with you all. So awesome. All right. So we've done our add-ons. So I have my sign off, which I'm not really going to use that because I usually like to save my own little thing at the end. But we definitely have our social up here, our links. So we are going to go over, let me see. I want to go back over to social a minute. Let's see. Do I want to change my colors? We'll come back to that. So let's get on over to design. So this is where we're going to pull things together. And again, this is a kind of simple email signature, but I think it's really, classy, clean, easy to read. So first of the font family. So you can choose what font you want to use, a serif or sans serif. Do you guys know the difference between serif and sans serif, with feet and without feet? I love talking about that. Listen, do not use Comic Sans. Comic Sans is available. Do not use Comic Sans. Like, it's not professional. It's for like elementary school, preschool newsletters. So even though it's available here, like, don't do it. Let's see. Verdana is pretty cool. This Courier, I don't really like that. Palantino Linotype. Yeah, let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it simple with the Arial. I'm just going to go straight Arial. You can't go wrong with Arial. So here's a font color by default. It's this teal color, but I'm going to go ahead and change that. And if you just want to keep it simple, just click black and use it black for your font. But I like my accent color, so I'm going to go back with that 3838E1 to that blue. That's going to be my font color here. So not everything is going to turn that color, but just email, website, phone, that's going to turn blue. So now, you notice these logos are here on the side. You can move these around. So if I click this one, did you see the logos? They move to the bottom. Let's see, we can click this one. What changed? What changed? Something changed. Oh, it got a little smaller here. So this got bigger. This got a little smaller. Let's see. We can change this. It changed it just a little bit. And then again, there's some pro features here that gives you a little bit more of a custom look as well. Oh, that one took the photo off. But yeah. So, but you know that we're going to do the free 99. So let's go on back. And I think that I like the one with the logos on the side just because it gives it a little bit of more of a design element. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment and let me know which ones you like. If you like the logo on the side like this, or if you like the social media logos on the bottom. I think I'm going to let them stay on the side for right now. To change the size of the icons, you can change the size and the shape, but it's a pro feature. But that's okay. We're still doing great with our free 99. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in that royal blue and change the icon colors because we can do that, right? With the icon background, the blue squares in the background. I can also change the color if I just wanted to do like blue and yellow or blue and teal, or let's see, blue and blue, blue and purple. But I think I'm going to leave, maybe I'll do like a gray. What do you guys think? I always do the white. Okay, that's a little cute. Oh, that pink is a little cute also. Oh no. And you see I'm just clicking around here on this color pad. If I just wanted to choose a color, I could do that. But if I want to get like a little mix of a color, like I'm trying to get a lighter gray, I think I kind of like that gray. That's cute. Alrighty. Well, actually, it's a little pinkish. It's fine. I think it's cute. So, kaboom. Here we are with our logo, with our signature. So we've gone through all of these little tabs and used the free features that we can. So next we're going to save our signature. So bam, it's saved. Now again, to remove the branding here where it says create your own signature, you would have to upgrade, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to show you what to do. There's some instructions on how to install over here for Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, Yahoo, but it's pretty much the same as you would do if you were using, just creating your own signature. So what I'm going to do is just copy the clipboard. So you click that and it's going to copy to clipboard and copy everything. So I'm going to come back over to my Gmail and get ready to create an email signature. So I'm going to go over. And so listen, I never go directly to the thing. Let's see. I always forget exactly where to go. And I recently just changed my inbox to look this way. So, see all settings. Okay, here we are. So now I'm in my settings and I'm going to go scroll down to my signature. So here you see my old email signature in here, right? This is it. So I can edit it or delete it. So I'm just going to, let's go ahead and delete it. I'm going to delete my old signature. So now it says no signatures and create new. So I'm going to hit plus to create a new signature. Signature name, I'm just going to say January 2021. We'll just say January 21 when I created that. So I'm going to create just so the signature has a name, because you can have more than one signature that you can use. And remember, we came over here and we just, oops, I think I have to share this with you guys. Let me share that screen. Sorry, you guys. I keep forgetting to switch over so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay. Boom. So now we're in my Gmail inbox and I've gone to the settings where I upload your signature, just like where you would do it anyway. So you remember we already copied. So I'm just going to right click and paste that signature from the other side right here. That's it. Just copy it and paste it right on in. So here where it says create your own signature, I'm just going to delete that. Oh, and now it's gone. So remember I said that you could remove the branding. You can once you put it in your regular Gmail so that you don't have the branding from my signature. But, hopefully that's okay to do, but I don't like to leave that on there. So we just remove it. But it looks like it has like a couple of little links in there anyway. So no problem. So what I'm going to do is for new email use, I'm going to use my January 21st signature. Let's see. And then I'm just going to go ahead and save changes. So now I'm going to click compose, and here is my new signature. And it's right there. So anytime I create a message, it's right there. If you would like to add additional information to your signature, like if you have an event coming up, I recommend that you add that. Like I have my webinar coming up this Wednesday, as long as the creek don't rise, at 6 p.m. on YouTube Live. It's called How to Get Major Press Without a Lot of Money in 2021. So to advertise that, I will put this here at the bottom. I could put the name of it and put a link here. And actually, if I want that to stay forever and ever, I could just go back to my signature and just add it in. Also, you saw where we needed a pro account to add that disclaimer. If you have like a little disclaimer, you can just Google and find a disclaimer to add in. You can just add that here. But let's see if I can get down here. Let's see. It's not being quite cooperative. But yes, join my upcoming master class on YouTube. And so we'll say Wednesday, January 20th at 6 p.m. And I'll just do a link, bradley.com/webinar. And even though we didn't create this part on my signature, it's just going to automatically stay here as a part of it. So I'm going to click Save Changes. And we're going to go back to the email. And now here's this little blurb that I have here. Join my upcoming masterclass on YouTube. And I should technically make this like a link. But as you can see, I can add something like that. You can change this all the time. If you're in the media, you can say, check out my this article that I was featured in recently. Here's the link. Join my upcoming masterclass, download my my podcast episode. You can say anything that you want. And I recommend that you use your signature to promote yourself and publicize some of the things that you have, and just go in and change it regularly, because you send out emails so often that, it's just kind of advertising and visibility for yourself and your business and your brand and the things that you have going on, without even trying. So I hope that was helpful. Let's see. Everybody says they like the logos on the side. I like the side also. That's why I left it there. Yeah. Lajai likes it on the side too. Me too. Good. So you guys, let me know if this was helpful for you. Let me know if you were able to successfully create your custom email address with your icons, with your photo, with different links. Matter of fact, send me an email with your snazzy new signature to taisha@taishabradley.com so that I can see it. So I hope that was helpful for you, get you some more visibility without even thinking about it. And so I definitely hope that you join me for my my masterclass on a Wednesday. I really put a lot of thought and effort into it. And I'm so excited to share information with you guys. I know that there's a lot going on in the media with, with politics and COVID. But now like the media desperately needs us. They desperately want to hear stories from the people. They definitely want to hear, opinions for the people. And, more than anything, believe it or not, they're looking for good news. They're looking for positive stories to integrate into all of this bad news that we have. So there's no better time to be sharing your story and getting your message out right now, because the media is hungry, for good news, for people-centric stories to share. So we are moving forward with the webinar on Wednesday. In the event that, that something tragic happens, or, we need to, be at home and be safe, then we may postpone it. But part of publicity is breaking through the noise, not being shaken. The news is a 24/7 media cycle. The news never goes away. They're always reporting, which means they're always looking for stories. So, we don't often yield back when it comes to, pitching our businesses and our brands to the media, especially if you feel like your message and your message and your mission comes from a higher power. A lot of us are spiritually driven and in our businesses because we do that. And so we can't yield back. We can't stop. Usually when it is the hardest is when we should be pushing forward. So we're going to push forward and get our businesses and our brands and our messages out here in the media in 2021, because they need us. The world needs us right now. All right, you guys, I hope that was super helpful for you guys. Again, follow me on YouTube so that you can do the masterclass and also get more access to videos like this. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. You guys have a great week.